Hi, my name is Aurelia
Hi, my name is Kelly Patricia Chitradi.
And hi, my name is Aileen Singhi, and today we're going to talk about the trade-off between unemployment and inflation.
This topic is very important because the government tries to make prices very low and people unemployed.
But the problem is, it's very hard to control both of them at the same time.
First, inflation means price of goods and services increase, like food, rent, and transportation.
Unemployment means people who want to work can't find jobs.
When inflation is high, people's money cannot buy as much as before.
Mbak, aku mau beli hazelnya yang XL 1 ya. Ini ya,
Ini harganya sudah naik 30 nih.
Loh. Unemployment is high. Many families struggle because they have no income.
And these problems are serious, so this is why this topic really matters.
So why are inflation and unemployment connected?
When people have more jobs, they have more money to spend. This increases the demand for products and services.
When companies cannot produce fast, they would increase the prices. Also, when companies cannot find people to hire, they would also increase their salaries.
Higher salaries usually means higher production costs, and these costs are usually passed down to customers as higher prices.
So low unemployment can lead to higher inflation. This relationship is called the trade-off between inflation and unemployment.
To manage this problem, government uses two tools. The first one is fiscal policy, which is about government spending and taxes.
For example, if governments build roads or schools, they can create more jobs. And more jobs mean people have more money to spend.
Ayo pulang ayo.
However, this big spending can cause an increase in inflation. The second tool is monetary policy, which is controlled by the central bank.
They change interest rates to control borrowing and spending. Lower interest rates can cause cheaper loans for businesses and people.
This helps company grow and hire more workers. But then again, too much spending can push up the prices.
So, should government accept higher inflation to reduce unemployment? What do you think, Kelly?
My answer is yes. Maybe because in this time, people really need money and to survive and also to support others.
Wait. When people are unemployed for a very long time, they can develop social problems like poverty, crimes, and also poor health.
Having a job gives people income, confidence, and stability. So reducing unemployment is usually the first priority during recessions.
However, inflation also hurts people, especially those with low income or fixed salaries.
If prices rise too fast, basic needs like food, electricity, and transportation become harder to afford.
Savings can also lose value because money buys less than before.
This means even people who have jobs may still struggle if inflation is still high.
That's why governments cannot ignore inflation completely.
In the short term, policies that create jobs can help the economy recover quickly. But in the long term, simply printing more money and increasing spending is not a sustainable option.
Long-term solution improves the economy's ability to produce goods and services. Example for this is that investing in education so that workers have more knowledge and skills.
Training programs can prepare people for new types of jobs, especially in technology. Improving infrastructure, like in transportation and internet, can help business operate more efficiently.
Ngeblur.
Gimana?
Udah. Okay. When productivity increases, the company is able to produce more without increasing prices as much. So, the economic growth stays strong and more stable. In other words, the goal here is not only for low unemployment and low inflation, but a healthy balance between both.
So, in conclusion, inflation and unemployment are similar and they move in opposite directions.
When governments try to lower unemployment fast, inflation can rise. But if inflation is controlled too strictly, job growth can also slow down.
That's why managing the economy can be very challenging. Governments use fiscal policy and monetary policy to keep the economy stable.
However, these policies must be used carefully to avoid new problems. In the long run, improving education, technology, and productivity helps create stability.
The main goal is to improve people's quality of life, not just economic numbers. A strong economy can have stable prices, but also have enough jobs for everyone. That is all for our video. Thank you.
I just had to let you know you're. She a happy baby, she